Chapter 5 Secrets of Tuelinh. In another moment, Nalanda was sitting on a large block of rock next to a vast lake. That lake is so large that you cannot see the other shore when you look far away. He sat with his legs stacked on top of each other, in silence, looking towards the lake. Now, the children knew he was near the lake, so they invited each other to his side to listen to his new sermons. When they were far away, he heard the sounds of their breath, their footsteps, their exhilarating sounds in mischief. He still observed the lake and the cool breeze mixed with the 5 colored lights spreading in the space around him. How wonderful it is to see from the shore what is at the bottom of the lake. Right next to the shore and far beyond the lake, tiny, brilliant blue stones make up the material at the bottom of the lake. The bright lights from the small rocks on the bottom of the lake make the water in the lake become brilliant blue and iridescent as they blend with the iridescent light from the surrounding things. More miraculously, even though there were gentle breezes on the lake's surface, and sometimes it was like playing, the water surface did not have a single ripple. This makes this place strangely peaceful and free, and all sadness, anxiety, and suffering will disappear when immersed in this magical space. The children came to his side and received his consent to learn the new sermon. Now, they were frolicking beside him, picking up the colorful, iridescent stones at their feet and throwing them into the lake together. They are competing to throw the rocks furthest away from the lake surface. However, no ripple appeared when the stones fell into the lake. The children could only recognize the location of the stone falling into the lake when the brilliant blue light of the lake mixed with the iridescent light from the rocks. This makes the children fascinated by that magical beauty. While the children were still playing, he said, "Come here and sit next to me. In this moment, I will teach you a new lesson." The children ran over, climbed onto the rock he was sitting on, and then sat facing him. Innocent faces are looking attentively and waiting for him to lecture. He immediately asked them, "What did you see below the lake?" "We see tiny gems radiating brilliant blue, and the whole lake is blue," the children replied. "So, do you see anything underneath that layer of tiny jade rocks?" "Father, no." He asked, "Do you see anything inside the rock we are sitting on? And what is inside those trees?" "Father, we don't know what's inside the rock and underneath the lake bottom." Surprised by his questions, one of them continued, "Father, I don't understand the implications of your questions. Children, these are the things that you do not know. When you do not know, it is the secrets of other matter outside of yourselves, even of all things inside and outside this universe. I continue to ask you, do you know what is inside the energy particle system in our body? And what is inside the energy particle system of your own body?" "Father, we do not know. Are these the secrets within ourselves and the secrets of our spiritual being?" He smiled and replied, "You already know the title of the lesson I will teach you today, which shows you are wonderful. Children, everything inside and outside this universe is a mystery. Secrets exist in every unit of matter, the smallest being the smallest energy particle, until it covers both the inside and the outside of the universe. In this lesson, I teach you about the inner secret of each Tuelinh. To understand the mysteries of all matter inside and outside the universe, you need to experience practice in the human world. Then, you apply my enlightened knowledge to decode all the secrets of all things. When you want to know the secret of some matter, of something, you must discover and study it. If you want to learn the secret inside the rock we are sitting on, you must break it. Then you will know what is in it. To understand what is inside the tree trunk, you have to cut it in half or split it lengthwise, and then you will know what is inside. To understand what lies beneath the bottom of the lake, you must remove layer by layer of matter from the bottom to understand what lies beneath each layer of matter that you want to uncover its secrets. When you stand on this and see the brilliant blue water because the light emanates from the tiny jade stones at the bottom of the lake, look through the water and see the substances at the bottom of the lake. That is part of the secret that you have understood. That understanding is simple, easy to see, and also takes time to observe. However, all things in and out of the universe have countless secrets that are easy to see and hard to see. Especially, some secrets are difficult to see. That is, the Tuelinh life form and the energy of destruction. Regarding the energy of destruction, you will learn during the process of practicing in the human world. To gain knowledge for you before you transform into a human, to practice in the human world, you must learn about yourself first. Although it is not all the secrets of Tuelinh, it is enough to help you understand the cause, mission, and responsibility and practice the path of enlightenment in the human world. When you complete the path of enlightenment in the human world, you will understand all the secrets of yourself, all things, other Tuelings, and the group of destructive energy. The secret in Tuelinh consists of three main parts: structure, information, and movement mechanism, as follows. 1. Structure of Tuelinh. The structure of each Tuelinh is made up of 3 elements. Each Tuelinh consists of form, energy particle system, and intellectual wave code fiber system. These 3 factors are closely linked to form a complete Tuelinh in the inseparability of any one element. When it is born, the structure of the Tuelinh can move, mature, or decompose, depending on the information value and the inner working mechanism of each Tuelinh. The form of Tuelinh. Appearance is divided into 2 stages: before birth and after birth. Before being born, Tuelinh was just a mature yin and yang energy embryo with a structure of 16 synthetic energy particles outside. To create a yin and yang energy embryo and then a Tuelinh, I initially select the smallest yin and yang energy particles, and they must be a group of particles with super complex intellectual wave codes. Then, I put them into the nurturing space inside the cave, containing quartz crystals. Each positive and negative energy particle will be linked together if they qualify, and if they don't, they won't. This means that if they have the same or similar information inside, they will have a binding reaction. Otherwise, there will be no binding reaction. After they link together to form the original yin and yang embryos, I place them in rare quartz crystals, each of which will nurture a yin and yang energy embryo. Then, information value is exchanged between negative and positive particles. That exchange helps them create primitive working rules, and negative particles will absorb heat from the outside environment, including information value. Next, the positive energy particle will do the job with the negative particle to rotate the yin and yang embryo continuously to generate heat and produce the yin and yang intellectual wave codes. The negative intelligence wave codes are stored in the original negative particle. The positive intellectual wave codes are stored in the original positive particle. At the same time, those intellectual wave codes will copy and transform into the smallest energetic particles and move away from the original yin and yang embryo. They are stored at the negative and positive extremes outside of the original embryo after the sheath of the original embryo is removed and formed into an adult embryo. When the smallest amount of yin and yang energy particles at the yin and yang extremes has a lot of numbers, the negative particles will link together to form a composite negative particle, and the positive particles will link together to form a synthetic positive particle. They will then move out to build a 16-particle structure outside the mature embryo. Neutral particles link together 8 synthetic positive energy particles, and 8 synthetic negative energy particles will move next to 8 synthetic positive particles in a 1-to-1 ratio. To produce a composite yin or yang particle, the smallest particles must store the same or similar information content within each particle. Thus, the form of Tuelinh before birth is a mature yin and yang energy embryo with 16 synthetic yin and yang particles linked by neutral particles. It takes a very long time to transform from the original yin and yang embryo into an adult embryo with 16 synthetic yin and yang energy particles outside, and they are carefully nurtured and protected in a wonderful space. After being born, the Tuelinh takes the form of a human. When born, Tuelinh is as tiny as a baby in the human world called a baby Tuelinh. The baby Tuelinh is very weak. The milestone of a baby Tuelinh is that the structure of yin and yang energy particles synthesized outside the mature embryo has increased in number, called a mature embryo, with 16 expanded yin and yang particles. Neutral particles link the aggregate positive particles, extending the bond outward. At that time, the form of a baby Tuelinh becomes clear. Because the information value in the baby Tuelinh energy particle system is small, its strength and ability to move are limited. Babies are always cared for and protected by more mature Tuelinh. When the children become more mature, they will look like adult humans. Tuelings have no gender like humans. Each Tuelinh is a structure composed of 3 types of energy particles: yin, yang, and neutral. Therefore, the Tuelinh can create different shapes. However, the human-like form is beautiful and easy to move. So this form is the model of the Tuelinh. The structural system of Tuelinh includes the original yin-yang embryo, the mature yin-yang embryo, and the external synthetic energy particle system. Specifically, the original yin and yang embryo consists of the smallest negative and smallest positive energy particles. A strong sheath protects the original yin and yang embryo. The mature yin-yang embryo consists of the original yin-yang embryo in the middle. Outside is one extreme containing the smallest negative energy particles, and one extreme containing the smallest positive energy particles. The system of synthetic energy particles outside the mature yin and yang embryo includes a system of synthetic positive particles linked together by neutral particles. The synthetic negative particles will move around the synthetic positive particles when they have the same group or similar information content. The system of yin and yang energy particles, combined more or less in quantity, shows the level of maturity or intelligence of each Tuelinh. Intellectual wave code system. The intellectual wave code is contained in every smallest particle of positive and negative energy, including the smallest neutral particles. Initially, there was only one strand of negative intellectual wave code and one strand of positive intellectual wave code in the original yin and yang particles. When they are linked together, due to the absorption of external information and the movement process, they continuously copy other negative intellectual wave code strands, other positive intellectual wave code strands, and neutral wave code strands. The negative intellectual wave code fibers are stored in the original negative particle, and the positive intellectual wave code fibers are stored in the original positive particle. At the same time, they copy into other strands of intellectual wave code and move them to the yin and yang extremes to transform into the smallest yin and yang energy particles. 2. Information inside Tuelinh. Information is images, heat, types of matter, internal and external environments, emotions, language, ideology, actions, and reactions. All of them are encoded and stored in the intellectual wave code of each energy particle in the Tuelinh. The information in the original yin and yang energy particles of each Tuelinh is born from the subject, the original yin and yang embryo of the universe, which is also the first Tuelinh, because 2 are 1 and 1 is 2. The information in the energy particles of each Tuelinh is produced by their own yin and yang embryo. The energy particles produced later will inherit the original information value of the generating subject and incorporate the external information value absorbed during the production of energy particles. The value of information in each Tuelinh is the intellectual nature of the Tuelinh. That is a complicated secret for Tuelinh to understand. the Tuelings want to understand all the secrets of information, also known as the wisdom of Tueling. All Tuelings must practice human life in the human world to gradually discover and decode the truth about the value of information inside themselves. 3. Movement mechanism of Tueling. The movement mechanism of the Tueling includes the mechanism of absorbing external information, the mechanism of reacting and processing information, the mechanism of circulating information, the mechanism of transmitting information, and the mechanism of producing energy particles. The movement mechanisms of the Tueling depend on the information value, encoded in the two original intellectual wave code strands, and the intellectual wave code system in the entire Tueling. From the nature of information, different forms of movement are created between other Tueling. Dear children, the secret of the information and movement mechanism of the Tueling is a secret that is very difficult to discover. Only when the Tuelings incarnate as a practitioner in a suffering environment will it help reveal all of its nature, the secret of internal information, and the cause of creating forms of movement in each mechanism of Tueling. In this lesson, remember carefully the mystery of the structure of Tueling, but when you understand it, it is no longer a secret. When you understand your structure, you will know why we need to practice in the human world in the following lessons. When he finished the lecture, the children looked at each other as if the lesson was too tricky. Then they told him, "This lesson is tough, Father. When we heard you preach, we felt the power of the magnetic energy flowing into us. We felt a force pressing down on us, making the whole body hot. The energy in the body becomes powerful because a large amount of valuable information is transmitted to you, and your diligent listening has created a mechanism for giving and receiving information. When a large amount of information value, especially true information value, is received into the yin and yang embryo, it will stimulate the yang energy particle system to move and generate warm heat. This type of heat is precious to Tuelings and humans because it is a prerequisite to help Tuelings produce sustainable energy particles from which they will mature. Children, lie down, look at the 5 colored lights in this space. Let your consciousness blend with them and spread with them to other planets in the universe. Relax to help the yin and yang embryo's information reaction and encoding processes be completed after each lesson. After that, the children sink into the relaxation of that beautiful space. Not only did his children feel it, but I also felt the power and heat in my body as I absorbed his teachings. I could come back to reality and relax like the kids are doing. Relaxing like the children and I would be best during his sermon. It helps us become strong and heal all suffering in the human world and our Tuelings. Each of his speeches will heal every wound of each person and will help us identify and eliminate all the toxins in our Tuelings. perseverance, and not giving up on the journey of liberation from suffering will give us a miraculous achievement.